Oh, that hurts a little bit. Oh, dang. Oh, his vocals! I have chills again. What? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexa. Welcome. It's a day, you know, it is a day because today is the day where we are reacting to Indigo by RM. I'm a little nervous. It came out last night very late and I was asleep. So I'm reacting to it today. I've tried to stay away from spoilers as much as possible. I did see like a little thing that said like that it's very like kind of sad, I think, or maybe just deep in general. Like RM's really like showing his soul to us. So I'm really excited. I've never listened to Mono. I know Mono has so many great reviews and so many great things in general about it. I haven't heard it yet. It's on my list, so don't worry. I will definitely be checking it out. I'm waiting for the day where I'm like, today's the day. I'm checking out Mono. So this will be the first thing that I've heard from like a complete solo piece of art that is about and from RM's perspective. He has a lot of collabs on this, so I'm pretty excited to hear those. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. If you guys want the absolute full uncut version, it will be on my Patreon, so definitely check that out. Let's start with Yoon, with Eric. It looks like Erica Badu. Let's get into it. Also, I don't normally like to use these lyric videos, but in cases like these where it's a pretty new album, I think it's just easier if we go this route this time. Normally I use like the dual set Bangtan lyrics for BTS songs, but this time I will use the color-coded lyric videos. All right, also, one more thing. RM did say that it was really important to listen to these in order, so that's another thought process, I guess. All right, let's go.
Fuck the trendsetter, I'ma turn back the time far to when I was 9. 좋은 것과 이것밖에 없던 그때 차라리 그때가 더 인간이던 그때 내 나의 자리는 경계선의 파이프라인 여전히 난 허락되지 않는 꿈을 꿔 아무도 보지 않는 춤을 춰 You keep the silence.
Ooh. She has a beautiful voice.
I wanna be a human before I do some art. It's a cruel world, but this gon' be my part. Cause true beauty is a true sadness. Now you can feel my madness. I wanna be a human before I do some art. It's a cruel world, but this gon' be my part. Cause true beauty is a true sadness. Now you can feel my madness. 그는 말했지만.
So what I'm getting from this, and I might be wrong because sometimes on the first listen I'm like completely off, but is he basically saying that like he doesn't feel like he's a human because he creates art, like because of who he is, because he's famous and stuff? He doesn't feel like he's a human first, you know what I mean? Like that type of vibe. That's kind of what I'm getting. I really like the beat of it. It feels very like true to him and his style from what I perceive about his style of music. It's interesting. I do, and I really like the feature. She has a beautiful voice.
먼저 사람이 되라 예술할 생각 말고 놀아 느껴 희노애락 What it did with the techniques, what it did with the skills, what it did with all the words in your lyrics that you can feel.
Damn. Hold on.
먼저 사람이 되라 예술할 생각 말고 놀아 느껴 희노애락 What it did with the techniques, what it did with the skills.
What is it with all the words in your lyrics that you can't feel? Oh, that hurts a little bit. I feel like they've said this in the past. I feel like even Yoongi has said this in the past as well. Like, at some point you're writing lyrics about things that you don't even know or feel because you don't get to experience life. You're just writing about it. And I can see how it's like that. That lyric.
What it's with all the words in your lyrics that you can feel. 난 단순히 말한 진리가 뭔지 몰라 다만 그저 찾아가는 길 위 나의 속도와 방향일 때. But to me you the fucking contemporary. 여전히 이곳에 살아서 흘러 permanently. 이 모든 경계 위에 선 자들에게 반드시 보내야만 했던 나의 밤을 건네. 반짝이는 불꽃은 언제가 땅으로. 카이사르의 것은 카이사르로. 시커멓게 탄 심장 새를 뿌린 그 위에 실을 쓴 내 사선을 오갔던 생과 당신이 마침내 이 땅에 남긴 것들에게 나 역시 그저 좀 더 나은 어른이게.
Keep the silence for you do something now. Yeah, yeah. You be a human to the death of you now.
I wanna be a human for do some art. It's a cruel world, but it's gonna be my part. Cause true beauty is a true sadness. Now you can feel my madness. I wanna be a human for do some art. It's a cruel world, but it's gonna be my part. Cause true beauty is a true sadness. Now you can feel my madness.
좋게까지 못해. 그렇게 하고 싶은데 그러려면
I wonder what they're saying during this part. Interesting. I like it to start off the album. I feel like it definitely sets the tone for the album and kind of the idea that, you know, like, what was that one lyric in the middle? Like, what is it with all the words in your lyrics that you can't feel? I feel like that was almost like the theme of the song, is like that one line. I literally have chills. Like, I can feel the chills happening on my arms. It's crazy. Okay. Next, we are checking out Still Life, and this is with Anderson .Paak. Anderson .Paak? Anderson .Paak? I never know how to say his name. I always want to say Park. Anderson .Paak? I don't know. Either way, he's from with Bruno Mars. What is that called? Silk Sonic. Yeah, he's from Silk Sonic, which I do know, and I believe he played drums in the background of when they had that release. Like, they had like a little, not a concert, but kind of like a sit-down release of some music. He did play drums for them, so I'm a little curious if he's going to be singing this, if he's going to be playing drums, like what the situation is. So let's get into Still Life.
I'm still alive.
Ooh,
Yeah. I'm still alive.
I already like the vibe.
I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Let's go. Now still alive, but I'm moving. Just look now, going forward. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. 또 비워 나의 culture. You need no name, cause I'm untitled. 계속 전시되는 내 삶. Yeah, 그래도 삶. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. You will never stop, baby, let's get it now. Every day's my day one, brother. Baby, 난 돈으로 시간 벌어. 걔네 초롱은 듣지만
Every day is my day one, brother.
Trendsetter, I'm a friend better. 시상해줄 정도의 공헌예로 결국 네가 원하는 대로 되지 않았지. 바란 것 달리 너무 잘 살아내는 내 뜻대로. Living in 한남대로 웃겨만 탄탄대로 할 일이 없어 이제 강남대로 월세를 너 빨리 당장 방 빼고. What a perfect song, lady chain. Me better do it like you're my style. 오늘을 살아 잡초처럼 양 화초처럼 넌 I never stay.
Interesting.
Hey, Pop, what's that? You don't know what I'm saying. I know what you're saying, bro. Shit happens in life, but you know what happens is what happens.
It's gonna be what's gonna be, bro. You just gotta do your thing. Yeah, come on. I'm still alive. Y'all can lock me in the frame. I'm moving. Yeah, I'm still alive.
Let now go forward, yeah. 멈추지 않은 정월. You will never stop, baby. Let's get it now.
Still Life. Interesting. I just listened to that one start to finish because I felt like I really didn't have to say much. RM sounded amazing in this one. I really liked his vibe. I liked his like style. I liked the mix of English and Korean. Like I felt like it really suited the song and the feature in general. Like I feel like it was just really nice. I really liked the sound. Like I don't know. Like I feel like it really suited the feature with Anderson. Like I feel like it really complemented his vocals and his style while still being very true to RM. And I don't know. I really like this one. I would say this one I really like. I would listen to this again for sure. I'm a little confused. I think it's just like supposed to be, I don't know if it's supposed to be a feel-good song, or I know sometimes these English translations aren't the best, but I feel like it was like kind of the vibe of like, you know what, I'm gonna keep moving forward. You can't like, I'm not gonna be frozen in this moment. I'm just gonna keep going. That's kind of the vibe I got from it. I might be wrong. I feel like a lot of these songs I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen to, but that's kind of the vibe I got. And yeah, I really liked it. It was a little bit more upbeat and I really appreciated it. Next, we're gonna go into All Day, and this feature is with Tableau. Let's get into it. I'm pretty excited. So far, I feel like we're 2 for 2 because I did like both of the first ones. The first one was a little more sad, in my opinion, but we're 2 for 2 at this point. No duds yet, so that's good.
Okay. 요즘 광고는 똑같아. 일단은 즐겨라 내 맘대로. 멋진 옷을 입은 멋진 춤추는 이들 밖은 몸치가 더 많네. 그저 습관이든 I don't care. 아직 그런 놈들이 더 두께요. 사실 몸은 아무것도 아냐. 막 믿어 무지 그래 내가 날 모르네. 꺼져 인공지능 fuck the algorithm. 사색이 필요해 fuck all the rhythm. 살아주는 내 말 rhythm 언제쯤 써보게 될까 나만의 신은 살아남느라 잊혀진 dream에 너도 한낱쯤 별이 돼버린 묻혀진 뭔가 찾고 있다는 honey it tastes like me. Okay, okay, okay. I'm taking all day. I'm finding real me. Okay, okay. I'm singing all day. Okay, okay. Let's go. All day.
All day. Yeah. All day. Okay, I just want to pause it for 1 second. So far, I feel like we've definitely been following a little bit of a theme. Like you can definitely feel how these 3 songs now are very cohesive. They have similar themes without being the exact same thing. This first one, the first verse was a little interesting to me because like the first verse was being like, you know what, like I have all these things, there's people everywhere. Like I'm just living my life. Like I'm just vibing out. I really like the flow of this one so far. This one, it might be my favorite so far. We'll see. Let's keep going. Ooh, is that Tableau?
What we doing here? 전부 제자리 수밖에 죄다 줄일게. They want you in build. 이상감이 생각을 말해서 전부 origami. They got you by your balls and your social economics. That's big facts. 내가 밟아버린 think tanks. 시가 버린 게 내 impact. 더 건물을 지펴. Needs in a big match. Burn it up or 겁이 나. Get your ass off the bench. Start warming up. We gotta fight when they say behave. I'ma be okay.
We got dynamite in our DNA. I almost feel like this one's like kind of like, you know, like F the system type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like
we gotta fight when they say behave.
we got dynamite in our DNA.
I'ma be okay. I'ma be that way. 눈부를 두고 알아서 잘 지낼게. Haters 어서 눈 감아 내 인생 꼴 보기 싫으면 원래 꼭 같은 일은 눈 뜨고 보기 힘들어. You feel me? I'm fighting all day.
Get out of my way. Okay. I'm living my way. So all day. All day. Yeah. All day. I like this one a lot. Oh yeah.
잔인한 세상에 온 너를 비우는 것 같을 때 세상이 뭐라고 말해도 우리나라 어른아 You gotta believe it You gotta believe it You gotta believe it You gotta be dreaming You gotta believe it You gotta be feeling We know we fly all day
Wow. Yeah, I think that one's my favorite so far. Definitely my favorite so far. Nothing against the other ones. I just felt like I really vibed with this one. Like the message, the sound, the flow. I really liked it. I really, really, really liked it. Really liked it. Oh my gosh, words are hard. But I feel like that one's definitely my favorite one so far. Let's continue. The next song is called, I believe it's supposed to be like Forgetful. And it's featuring Kim Sawu. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name. I'm so bad at pronouncing names, so I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. But I'm excited to hear it. Let's get into it.
1, 2
Oh, vocals. Vocals.
어제 나를 축구해줘요 나 거짓 26인데 yeah, yeah. 왜 기억하지 못하려 해요 내 친구들 서운해해요 미안해 생각이 참 많아요 내 메모리가 모자라요 수많은 가시들과
Oh, his vocals. So good.
각자의 방식들로 스스로 맞이해가요 Yeah, yeah.
I love it. The whistle. Oh gosh.
공원에 가지 않으면 돼요 나 자연의 색이 좋아요 어차피 다시 간 문제예요 너도 그게 필요할걸요 yeah. 어릴 적 풀냄새 기억나요
Why do I feel like crying?
그래요 그냥 잊고 살아요 여기 모두가 바본걸요 수많은 가시들
Wow.
오고야만 하는 아침과
Her voice has like almost like a childlike quality to it. It's so beautiful.
스스로 마치에 가요
오고야만 하는 아침과 각자의 방식들로 스스로 마치에 가요 yeah. 나는
Wow. Wow, I really like that one. I'll have to put a mark to that one too. Goodness, so good. I liked how calm it was. I just liked how calm it was. It was so beautiful and felt very childlike. You feel in this album like we're almost halfway-ish, and you can just feel like how lost RM has felt, or like just his pondering. Like this is exactly what I expected from his album, really, is this vibe. That song gave me chills in like the best way. I feel like I just need to... Words are hard right now. It was beautiful. Do I know the meaning? Maybe not. Kind of, but maybe not. But I did think it was beautiful, and I thought she was the perfect choice for a feature on that. Her voice was kind of childlike, and I mean that in the best way. Like, it just sounded so innocent and just clear. Like, it had a lot of clarity and innocence to it, which I feel like brought something to the song. And can we talk about RM's vocals for a second? Like, Namjoon has like a beautiful voice, and I don't feel like he uses it enough because of his role in the group, like in the Seven. I think I'll be coming back to that song a lot. I really like it. I feel like it just gets better and better at this point. Okay, next we're going to a song called Closer. It has 2 features on it. Paul Blanco and Mahalia, I believe is how you pronounce her name. Let's get into it.
I get a feeling sometimes that I can't get close enough to you. I feel it most in the nighttime, even though that's when I'm closest to you.
Like emotional unavailability.
Your skin, closer than we've ever been. Maybe closer than we've ever been.
Oh, interesting.
I feel the most of the night time, yeah. Me on your timeline, yeah. See you always in the limelight. Keep me rolling in the deep, yeah. Not a taste, no joke. I don't mean it. Don't cease, baby, don't. Why you floating? Wanna lock you up on my side, but you run away like a fish, yeah. I keep you right next to me. Only just in my dreams.
Ooh, I like the flow.
Don't wake me up from sleep. I think I'm losing my grip. Everything, all the pain. Why you showed up in my life like this? You sudden, oh God, no.
We'd be closer than we've ever been.
Come on out of your front block, baby. Say the time, don't wait for nobody. Oh, I bet you
Ooh.
but the time gon' stop.
I like his flow.
Make our lips stop, baby. And once again, you meet me in this place, my pride, baby. Promise myself never.
Oh.
I don't need your touch. No, it's hard, I keep it.
I really want RM to come back in here at the end. Good.
There's so tender. Yeah, just looking at you. Let's go in the day. So, starting where you are. If there's so tender. Yeah, just looking at you. Let's go in the day. So, starting where you are. Starting where you are. Stay where you are. Starting where you are. Starting where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are.
Interesting. So this one is a little bit different than the rest so far. I feel like you can definitely tell like the theme has like shifted a little bit at this point. And I feel like this one was more like, you know, like you and I were in this like situationship here, and somehow even when you're lying next to me, I don't feel close to you. Like you don't let me in. There's like walls up. And it's kind of like building around like that sort of like theme, you know what I mean? Like I think it was interesting having 2 features on it, because like Mahalia, or however you say her name, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but she is a little bit different in this one. Like she's like being like, I don't feel close to you. And then Paul Blanco came in and he just killed it. Like his like little ooh, like that little thing I really enjoyed. I also really like this one. I really do. I feel like we're hitting a lot in a row right now that are kind of becoming my favorites. Let's continue. This one is called Change Part 2. I don't know if there's a Change Part 1 on mono or something, or like Change. It's pretty short, but it's just RM. So let's listen to it.
Things change, people change, everything change. Yeah. Things change, people change, everything change.
Ooh.
Love change, friends change, everyone change.
Ooh.
Yeah. It is no strange. That's the world shit. Yeah. I can't believe I loved you once.
The deep voice.
Fool me twice. Shame on you, yeah, shame on me. Think I lost my sanity. Chemistry, we never sure. Gradually, we wanted more. They say you can't fix someone. Seems you got one fit you right. Fuck my enemies years ago.
Ooh.
Different, not that anymore. Fuck that weak, you fuck all those of us. Call it stranger, I know the fault.
This is so different. I love it.
Things change, people change, everything change. Yeah. Love change, friends change, everyone change. No, it's no strange. That's the
Oh, I
real
like
shit.
that.
Yeah, you gotta admit it. Don't you get it still? Someday the great grief will do come for you. Yeah. And then you're not told. You can't love someone like I do.
Ooh.
That's all I can say to you.
Oof. Oof. So this one feels very like, you know, like sometimes things are like shocking or like leading into the second part of the album. I mean, I feel like sometimes it's good to have like that interlude that's completely different. You know what I mean? That kind of shifts your focus or shifts you in a different direction. Yeah, I mean, things change, people change, and Karma's gonna get whoever he's talking about. Like, he's talking about Karma right now, because I really like the vibe, like the beat. It was very different. Definitely a standout. Next, we are going into Lonely, which is also an RM solo. No feature on this one. All right, let's get into it. Ooh.
I'm fucking lonely. 나 혼자 섬에. So fucking lonely. Somebody come back.
I'll call you if you give me your number, RM.
잘나는 영화 속에서 담겨져 있어. 싫어 이 호텔 룸에 혼자 떴어. 시끄러운 경적 소리 좁아진 방의 눈빛만큼만 내게 갇혔어. I tried a million times to let you go. So many memories are on the floor. And now I hate the cities I don't belong. Just wanna come back home. I'm fucking lonely. 나 혼자 손을.
Oh, it's so sad, but it's kind of a sad bop.
So fucking lonely.
I like this one.
Somebody come back.
I love this part.
So many trivial thoughts are on the floor. And now I hate the buildings I don't even know. Just wanna go back home. I'm fucking lonely.
Oh, it's a sad bop.
Somebody come back.
Ah, it makes me sad.
I'm fucking lonely. 나 혼자 섬에. So fucking lonely.
And this is a lyric change. Somebody love me.
Somebody love me.
Ah, RM. This one's one of my favorites. How can I say that about every song? Golly. Okay. I need to put a mark next to this one too. I love that one. I love that one. It was a sad bop. Like, you could feel his pain, but at the same time, like, you're like, I'm fucking lonely. You know what I mean? Like, you're bopping along to it, even though you feel like the pain behind the lyrics. Like, oh, that was good. That was very good. Oh man. I've liked every single song so far. We are 7 for 7. Plus, I've marked 4 of them as like my favorites. So we are majority favorites right now. Hey guys, sorry that ending was very, very abrupt, but my camera died on top of my memory card immediately afterwards, getting completely full, which takes a long time to export, which didn't work out for me to film for any more that day. But we only have a couple more songs left. We have Hectic, Wildflower, and number 2. So far, my thoughts on the album in general. So far, it's been kind of exactly what I expected. Some of the lyrics have been really heartbreaking, but also super relatable in a way. I could either put myself into his shoes, or like I have felt some of these ways before, and like I get it. Like I'm not exactly the same person. I'm not like famous, like rock star, K-pop star, pop star person, but in a way, like I could take the metaphor of it and relate it to my own life in different ways. So I guess so far what I'm saying is it is a lot of what I expected, but it's such a vibe. Like I would totally listen to this in my off time. I totally want to keep listening to this. The only reason why I haven't really listened to it since I filmed the first clip a couple days ago is because I'm really worried I'll accidentally hear these 3 songs. So I want to finish these 3 songs before I just like listen to the album on repeat. And then we are also going to be checking out like the music video for Wildflower. A music video just dropped for Still Life. Let's get started with Hectic. Featuring Cold. Ooh, a sparkle.
That was nothing no matter. If I can just find a reason to keep the same as chaser.
I think it's funny the way he pronounces those things. It's got a funky beat.
That was nothing no matter. If I can just find a reason.
I like the na 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 na. I like the beat of this one.
If I could only imagine, just want another heaven. 어디로 가는지도 모르게 적어 내려갔던 시도 어느덧 걸어온 그 길이 되었네 지난 기억 속
I like his voice.
더 이상 길을 잃고 싶지 않은 날 좀 구해줘 Like the people, people, people
Jasper.
Like a reason Got the odds believe falling is a pain How should we do this game? Keep on thinking
The harmony.
That was nothing romantic. If I could just find a reason to keep this illustration. Yesterday was hectic. There was nothing romantic. If I could only imagine, just want another heaven. Yo, hangover's over. 관능적인 이 도시의 포스처. 슬픈 밤 서울을 위한 노트. 우리 날면서 또 하루를 놓쳐. 에이, 행복이란 뭘까? 그토록 바래왔던 작은 평화.
Ooh, I like the back and forth.
마침내 우리가 수놓은 별밤. 꿈을 꿨던 눈을 감아. 지그시 숨을 참아. 숨을 쫓는 사람들. 내 걸음은 곡선으로. 흘러가는 걸 붙잡을 수는 없대도 We still love and hate the city,
Interesting. I like that one. I think I like it. It has a really nice beat to it. It's catchy. I don't know if it'll be like my ultimate favorite of the album, but I really do like it. And I think I'll listen to it again. I like the feature on it too. The Cold guy, I like him a lot. His voice is like very like suitable with RM. Like I feel like they go together well. As for the next song is called Wildflower, featuring Eugene. I'm pretty excited about this one. I've heard good things through the grapevine. Like I haven't heard any like sort of like bad things about it or like dislike towards it. I'm really interested to see what it sounds like because it is like the like lead single, I think, because it did have a music video. So I'm a little intrigued. All right, let's listen to it. feels very full. Ooh. Oh, this is sad. When your dreams devour.
나는 동경했어 난 그저 화려하게 지고 싶은 날 시작의 전부터 난 상상했었지 그때 웃으며 박수 쳐줄 수 있길 나 소원했어 난 믿었던 게 다 멀어지던데 이 모든 명예가 이제 멍해가 됐을 때
And all the things from the shackles.
어떤 일이 있어도 나를 나로 하게 하소서 Oh every day and every night
Oh, his voice.
내 심장 소리에 잠 못 들던 밤 모두 대체 지금 어디에 Where you go, where'd you show you, where'd you
I have chills. Oh my god. Why do I want to cry? Her voice, wow.
마지막이가 전부 진절이 나 하나여까지 다 이지그지 끝한 가면은 언제 벗겨질까 예민한 힘도 민호들은 아무것도 아닌 나 회전하도 돼 기억들은 아프게 난 모든 판 속에 시선을 던져 하루에 뭘 원했었던 건지 제 기억이
Why is this making me tear up? You're so catchy while being sad at the same time.
소리만한 자들의 사회 난 여전히 침묵을 말해 이건 방패와 수가 답해 모두 오해 편견들의 자게 강력한 너의 행가를 내 두 발이 여기 땅 위에 이름도 없는 꽃과 함께 다시 별에 가시고 소화해 발 밑으로 봐주시고 목적 없는 우천치로
It's so like thick with words and his feature.
And don't tell me I gotta be a someone 난 절대 그들처럼 될 수 없음네 여태 건 날 지켜온 단 하나의 힘과 철 타는 불꽃에서 들꽃으로 손에 내서 영원으로 나의 황량한 들의 하늘을 언젠가 나 되돌아가는
I have chills again. What? Her voice. Oh man, I am putting a mark next to that one. Hold on, I've been trying to start favoriting songs as I listen to them so I like remember to go back and listen to them more. That one made me like, the lyrics made me emotional. Like I feel like reading RM's words as he was rapping and like talking and singing, I was like, this is so deep, and it kind of hit me a little bit. But then when I heard Eugene's voice come through, it just like, it hit different in the best way. And I feel like that's what a feature should be. Like that's what a feature should do for you. Like there are artists who have features to have a feature. Like you feature somebody on your track so that it brings you more popularity, or just it makes a lot of like sense, like monetarily or whatever. And then there's features like this where it's two people coming together and it makes the song elevated in a way that it wouldn't be if it was just RM or just Eugene. Like they together make the song so powerful and so impactful and just really sad. Makes me want to cry a little bit, to be honest. Like Wow, I'm really, really, really excited to see the music video for this one. Like, wow. Okay, we're gonna go to the last track. The last track is called Number 2, and it's featuring Park Ji-yoon. I actually just wanted to comment and say that like I actually really like all of these features on RM's album. I feel like it makes a lot of sense for his style and the way his music sounds. Like I feel like his music can be beautiful on his own, but like the way he writes songs and stuff is always really beautiful with like a second or third person in there. So I really do like all the features on his album, and I kind of hope that some of the other members have a lot of features as well, because I'm also learning about a lot of new artists that I've never heard of, and it's just so good. I'm loving it. Let's get into it. Last song. Ooh.
많은 파도가 지난 뒤에 우수한 만일이 널 괴롭혀도 이젠 네가 널 지켜줄 거야. 그대여 더는 뒤돌아보지 마. 선명히 뒤섞인 기억 뒤에 이 남은 삶들은 덤처럼 남아. 최선을 넌 다했을 거냐. 그대여 더는 뒤돌아보지 마.
Oh, his vocals. This is like a romantic song.
그래 넌 그리 특별하지 않아. 이제 네 말에 옳지 않아.
I smile that I ain't gotta prove myself, that I ain't the one, that I ain't the shit. 그저 희정이고 푸던 어린 아이, 이젠 너 위정이 더 잘 어울릴 말. 나로 가득 차 터져버린 나의 풍선, 터지고 한건 그 안은 텅 비어있었단 거. 끝없이 물어내 그냥 흘러도 되는 거야. 속하고 싶지 않던 내 속해도 되는 거야. 영원할 것 같은 멜로디, 그래 난 나의 felony. 여태껏 배운 건 겨우 한 가지, I'll be 비련이라 믿었던 그 모든 사고, 영겁처럼 믿었던 그 모든 밤도 최선을 넌 다했을 뿐이야.
그대여 더는 뒤돌아보지 마. 그 많은 파도다 지난 뒤에
I feel like her voice just kind of like takes me out of my body a little bit.
이젠 네가 널 지켜줄 거야. 그대여 더는 뒤돌아보지 마.
Together, oh, I love it.
선명히 뒤섞인 기억들아. 이 남은 삶들은 덤처럼 남아. 최선을 넌 다했을 뿐이야. So now, no looking back, no looking back, no.
이제 네가 널 지켜줄 거야.
That was a good album ender. Good album ender. I like that one too. Honestly, I don't think I disliked any tracks. Like I don't feel like any of them I was like, oh, this is not it. This is not the vibe. Like I really liked all of them. I did put marks next to my absolute favorites because because I liked all of them. It's like I had to pick which ones were really my favorites. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 that I put marks to. First one was All Day. The second one was Forgetful. The third one was Closer. And the fourth one was Lonely. And the fifth one was Wildflower. So album as a whole, my thoughts, I do think that this is exactly like when I envisioned what this album sounded like. This is the vibe I was going with and the vibe that I expected. However, I think it makes me appreciate like RM as like a soloist a little bit more than I did in the past. Having never listened to any of his like solo complete works, I've only listened to like some of his solos that have been on albums. I think there's 2 that I've heard. I forget what the other one is though. Persona is the one that's coming to my mind, but there's a second one that I definitely heard. But anyways, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if it was gonna like what the vibe was gonna be completely, but I just want to say that I like really think that RM did a really good job on this album. I appreciate his style, I appreciate his words, and I feel a little bit sad by them, but I understand them. Like, I understand why, and I get it. I get it. It's probably really hard to be him, and especially in the mind of a guy who's so introspective and thinks so hard about things in life. It's got to be really difficult to be in his position. But I will be listening to this album on repeat. I really liked it. I think it's such like a calm, soothing vibe. It imagines like if I owned a coffee house. It used to be my dream when I was in high school to own a coffee shop. This would be what would be playing in the background, I think, is this album. I really like it. But anyways, I am about to react to Wildflower music video, and that will be up very soon. So definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed so you don't miss that, and let me know what you guys think about this album, what your favorite songs were, what you think or know about certain songs. Maybe you know what certain songs have like a deeper meaning that I might have missed. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in general, and I always love hearing like what your guys' favorite songs are, because I feel like sometimes that can influence me to listen to it a little bit more and see what you guys see. So definitely leave a comment down below. I will see you guys very soon for the Wildflower music video. Bye guys.